Greetings, and welcome to A Year of Movies, a Planet Geek production. For this project, we are using the Ivan Walters reference book of 365 films to watch on the day they happened. Each day, we watch a movie associated with the date we are watching it on.
And as it is the 17th of June, we are watching A Dry White Season from 1989, directed by Uzan Pulsi and starring Donald Sutherland. So to be completely honest, well, I do know this is a movie about apartheid and whatnot, but I was unaware of the actual movie itself. And when looking through the actual cast, I'm like, why do I not know about this movie further? But again, this would be obviously a first time watching this movie. And like I had just previously mentioned, not only does this movie star Donald Sutherland, but it also stars Janet Sussman, Jürgen Prochnow, Marlon Brando, Susanna Harker, Zygmunt Moquet, and Susan Sarandon. Teacher Ben DeToit, played by Donald Sutherland, mostly ignores the problems of apartheid in South Africa until he discovers that the son of his gardener, played by Winston Stoda, at his school has been killed by corrupt policeman Stoltz, played by Jürgen Prochnow. DeToit persuades human rights attorney Ian McKenzie, played by Marlon Brando, to try a long-shot case against Stoltz. During the trial, DeToit's transformation into an advocate for justice is so absolute that it distances him from his family. So again, it's because we're dealing with the time of the history that this all falls into, how we just recently did another apartheid themed movie in Invictus with Morgan Freeman a little while ago. This one is more in your face because it's actually during the actual events going on and how severely distraught the actual situation was. Now, again, I'm an outsider speaking upon looking back on history through a movie, and while I'm sure that I was alive during this time, I was a North American sheltered from most of this thing, or just a teenager that didn't really look beyond his own existence at the time. And going back and from the future looking back at stuff that was happening back when I was a child, it's just a very disturbing sort of a situation to have known that this is what was going on, this is what was happening. The movie does not hold back on any of the violence. There is several child deaths during this. There's torture, and shown graphically too. Not horrific, but just enough of it is there to really hit home the impact of the visuals of this movie. The lead of having a Donald Sutherland doing a fantastic job in this movie is just puts it home. And again, the African cast also lending a fabulous job to this. We have Marlon Brando doing late 80s Marlon Brando acting, but it does have an impact the way that he performs during his few scenes that he's in. And it's a movie that I really had no idea existed, but I'm glad that this project brought me to watching this very well done and very well structured movie. And after the opening events that happen in the movie, Mr. DeToit reads about the subsequent riots that happen from the previous day, and he reads about this in the paper on June 17th, 1976, which is about 19 minutes into this 1 hour and 37-minute movie. And when it came to the Academy Awards for that season, it actually ended up getting nominated for Best Supporting Actor for Marlon Brando. And on that note, we're going to wrap up this particular episode and look off to the future to see what we're going to watch for tomorrow, which is going to be the 18th of June, and that is going to be Disclosure from 1994. So until next time, go see a movie.